This is still UNESCO Academy, and don't forget the topic for today in chemistry is type of chemical reaction. I've explained addition reaction, two reactants to form one product. Thermal decomposition, one reactant on heating breaks down to form two or more products. Replacement reaction, where an element combined with a compound and that element replaces another element in that compound. That is, replacement of an element from each compound is called replacement what reaction. Then double decomposition is where two compounds react to form two new compounds by exchange of what ion. The difference between this and this is that elements react with a compound, but here compound react with another word compound. All right, there is going to be exchange of what ion. For instance, just like when they say, okay, maybe a married a couple, two couples deciding to maybe if they decided to exchange maybe um, okay, assuming we have a married man and another married man and they decide to exchange their what wives. All right, so that's how it's happened. For instance, we have AB, a compound, react with CD. Then A will take position of C, while C take position of A. Then we now have what CB, and then we have what AD. You see, these A and C only exchange position to form new products. Okay, all right. Now this type of reaction is called double decomposition, and we have four types of it. Number one is precipitation reaction. This reaction, we call it precipitation reaction if the two compound reacting are soluble and one of the products is not what soluble. And how do we know soluble? If you see something like aqueous, it means that it's in solution form. That is, it means it is soluble. If one of them is solid and the other one is aqueous, it means that this type of double decomposition is called what? Precipitation. All right, then we have another one, neutralization reaction. This is where an acid, reacts with a base to form salt and water only. For instance, we can have HCl plus NaOH. You notice that both of them are compound. They will now form a product, NaCl, and then water. Okay, so since two products, the reactants are both compound and the products are also both compound, is a kind of double decomposition. Then another one is liberation of ammonia. Now, ammonia is liberated whenever ammonium salt reacts with an alkali. For instance, if you have ammonium chloride reacting with any alkali, NaCl. In fact, any salt that contains this reacts with OH. Any salt that contains NH4, once it reacts with any alkali like sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, a gas known as ammonia, which smells somehow like urine, is liberated. The process is called, that is what we call what? Liberation of ammonia. Okay, the last one is formation of volatile acid. I have the fourth one, formation of volatile acid. How is volatile acid formed? Volatile acid is, okay, look, let me give you the breakdown of the arrangement of acid based on their volatility. When you say an acid is volatile, it means that it turns to vapor even without heating. The one that easily vaporized, the one that turns to vapor easily, okay, is what we call what? Volatile acid. Hence, that is the one that have lower boiling point are the most volatile. The one that have high boiling point are the least volatile. Okay, so we have H2SO4. This is the least volatile, followed by CH3COOH, then HCl, then HNO3. Then before we have H2SO4, SO3, and then H2CO3. This is the most volatile. This one is the least volatile. Okay. Now, moving down, the volatility is what? Increasing. To produce a volatile acid is very simple. I will react the least volatile with a salt of, if I want to produce this H2SO3, I can react a salt of this CO3, which may be NaCO3, Na2CO3. NaCO3 is a salt of this acid. So if you react it, you react both of them together, you notice that there's going to be exchange of ion. Now this H will come here, this will come here, so that we'll now have Na2SO4 plus H2CO3. You see, I've been able to produce this. Since this, both of them, the reactants are both compound and products are also both compound. Do you understand? These are compounds. This one are also what? Compounds. So this is the type of double decomposition. Thank you.